Yeah, I'm gonna have fun at the park today. Man, I ain't got no outlets here. My day's ruined. Not this guy. I'm glad I brought my RedODO battery with me. Never leave home without it. Hello everyone, welcome to another review. If you saw the other two batteries I reviewed, I saved this one for last because this is more economically budgeted toward a lot of people, and it's enough power for normal earthlings. I'm a fan of bigger batteries. Even this one, this is 200 amp. For most people, they usually get a 100 amp hour battery, which this is 200 amp hours. It's over 2,500 watts of power. I do have a fan over here. I just brought this stuff for you guys to get a comparison. It can power this fan, and no, it's not on yet. It's solar. It's solar power right now, I guess. No, it's wind turbine. It's windy today. But if it wasn't windy and it was hot, this is about 100 watts, so 25 hours straight for this battery. So that is just a comparison to trying to work the numbers with you for real life situations without throwing numbers and all kind of crap in your face that you might not understand. I did bring a inverter to plug up to it to show you some of the stuff that works, and I got you some of the don'ts. Well, one's a do and this one's a don't, but we'll get into that shortly. This one here runs, I believe, right over $400, but I'm thinking there's a discount code in the descriptions. So please check the descriptions if you want to get an even better deal. But this one right here, it's not made, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking for a golf cart motor, if you even play golf, I'm not sure why you even want to play golf, but if you got a motor for a golf cart, this right now is not suited for a golf cart. A water pump, trolling motor, and a couple other items that surges a whole lot of power at one time and continuous power. If it just does a surge, just right when it starts and then goes down, it'll be fine. But when you got items that uses a lot of power for quite a bit, it will shut the unit down. But that is one good thing. It does have different items on here to safeguard. High temperature protection. It has a circuit breaker protection, and I wrote some stuff down because I forgot everything it does. It has the overheating, over discharging, overcharging. So that has all those, and actually over current. So the current would be the power going through the big motors for a continuous amount of time. This will power a full refrigerator. I think a full refrigerator might be 136 to 150 something watts, because I did actually go through that on one of my other videos. But this one here can power probably a refrigerator, I would say 30 hours, maybe 30 hours. I'm probably lying. No, I am lying. I'm going to say about 20 hours, something around 20 hours. But this unit here, again, runs around $400. It's the plus version. There's different versions of this. The plus version, I think the BMS on this, the battery maintenance system, is 200 amp hours. So the total of the 200 amp hours it has, but they do have one that's this big with only 100 amp hours, and it's a little bit more affordable. So this name is not RedODO. The name is RedODO. Okay, that is the name. You call it what you want if you get it, but if you get it, you're going to call yourself a genius. I'm going to tell you the don'ts real quick of this unit. Before we even get started, don't just get a solar panel and hook it up to here. You don't want to do that. It will mess the battery up. Any battery, not just this one, mess any battery up. You can go with I'm not even sure they call these cigarette lighters anymore. Carport lighters. I'm not really sure. You let me know in comments. But this one right here has a positive, negative, and you can plug in stuff to here that has DC, like a little DC refrigerator, any DC device that will run off here. But you gotta make sure that the device you're plugging into is not that big of a unit if the cord is not that big, because it'll burn the cord up. But it does have a fuse on these, so that's a good thing. It is windy, did I say? Let me grab my cheat sheet. I know you can barely see me because I have my new shirts in, so I'm all camoed up. It looks like I need to have a bow and arrow in my hand. This right here, this is the do. You can hook it straight to here and plug a unit in here that takes DC. But here's a don't. This right here can go to solar panels, because this plugs into here. If I got it just like birds and the bees, this plugs into here. This right here on my solar panel, this one here plugs to here and goes to my solar panels. So in theory, you think you can plug this to there, plug the solar panels up, and solar panels will go straight to here. Please do not do that. It's going to mess your battery up. They will tell you not to do that as well, but you need an inverter. If you got plug-ins for stuff, you need an inverter. Then you can plug this in and it can change it from here. Or you get something called power control. It actually adjusts the power from the solar panels to charge us up at a rate that is not hazardous to the battery. They got different ones. One's a PMW. It's not Peter makes waffles. I mean, Peter might make waffles, but what does that even have to do with this video? It is the pulse width modulation. That is a cheaper unit. It's not as efficient in getting the power than another one called a MPPT. The MPPT is actually more expensive, and it's called for maximum power point tracking. So if you get into the solar, and more people's been asking about batteries, and that's why I'm doing another battery, and I did the last battery as a more cost efficient for people that's just getting into this. And it, to me, I've been watching the show. The show is called Building Off Grid or something like that. But the views they get in a primitive area when looking out their window or going on the front porch, they see mountains or whatever, that's just freaking amazing views. Instead of in your house where you got power in your house, but you walk out and you see the freaking neighbor's dog pooping in your lawn, stuff like that. It could be other things. I don't know. I just, first thing that came to mind. But instead of having that, you want to go primitive where there's not many people out there, because not many people smart enough that want relaxation to get one of these and run their house on solar. So in the future, you're going to see more videos of solar builds and everything. 'Cause right now, I have an appointment today for a gentleman to come in to actually let me know the best way to run my stealth camper chocolate milk. And we're going to take it from there today. So this right here is going to be going in the unit, and I got a few more extra ones. In January, you're going to see even bigger batteries than the ones you even saw in here already. So we're just gearing up for that. But right now, this one here, a cheat sheet I wrote down, this is 12.8 volts at 200 amp hours, 2,560 watts max. These are rated a little low just to make sure they're not lying to you that everything's coping steady. I'm not even sure why people use that word. It's pretty stupid to me. But the coping steady. They just have a little lower, but some of these are rated like 200 and might go 220 amp hours, so they rate them low so they make sure that everything is correct for you, that you at least can power what you you calculate in your head. This one says it's recommended at 40 amp charging. I did have a 20 amp charger. 20 amp charger would charges up in like 10 hours, but who has 10 hours to sit and wait? So I bought an 80 amp. At 40 amps, they say this charges at 5 hours. It's okay. I like an 80 amp charger, which would do 2.5 hours approximately. But before you do the 80 amp hours, please consult with them to see if it's okay to do, that it won't harm it. But I think they're recommending the 40 amp and not too high of a charger of amperage, because it doesn't hold the charge as long. They call it trickle charging. If you do it slower, at a slower rate, it actually will work better for your battery. But please consult a licensed electrician for all the definitely details, not a professional eater / backwoods outdoors kind of bushcrafter kind of guy. 4,000 cycles, a 5-year warranty. This is, if you use this daily use, it's 10 years. And after 10 years, I think 80% battery charge, but 10 years with a 5-year warranty that they recommended, definitely that 5 years, you're going to be satisfied. Go ahead, folks, you say it. But if you're doing the cost efficiency of adding bills up, of how much your electricity bills are and how much you would save on this in the long run, you're definitely going to save a lot of money with this. So, and to suit your needs, I think you can hook up 4 of these together. So you can consult an electrician on that as well. But or look at, they do have a nice website, and they have a colored, not just reading in black and white. They have a colored book, instruction book, and it has pictures. So that's a plus for me. But 4,000 cycles, 5-year warranty, daily use, that would be 10 years, 95 days. Not just 10 years, you get 10 1/3 years, okay? The weight of this is 4 pounds. This right here is like 25% to 20% lighter than a lead acid battery. I believe if you go with the AGM, and you can look all these definitions up, but an AGM battery, not lead acid, but an AGM battery, if you get a 100 amp hour AGM 12.8 volt battery, you need 4 of them for the power that this one takes. So if you know anything about car batteries or anything, you'll understand that. But if not, please ask me in descriptions. I will be informative as I can, and if I can't find the answer up here, I will do the walking with my fingers and figure it out for you, okay? To the best of my ability, okay? So this would weigh around 125 pounds if it was an AGM or a lead battery. And I got down here, I didn't make sure to write this, so I didn't forget to tell you again. I think I already told you, but there's a lot of LiFePo4 batteries. LiFePo is lithium iron phosphate. And the way the cells are in here, the 4 is, you look it up. But there are a lot of LiFePo4 batteries, but all the pricing they have and warranty is going to be hard to find than everything in this one bundle here. They do have bigger batteries, they have smaller batteries. Just go ahead and check on their website. I will put that description as well, so please check that out. For right now, I'm going to go ahead. These do have a I want to say these are like maybe 13 millimeter, maybe 12 millimeter socket heads, but you can tighten them down. Not too tight, but you can snug them down real good. They come with the washers. They come with the caps that go on top, so if you drop a tool on it, it won't damage, it won't spark up and damage on you. And on these, I'm going to hook the positive up. Hook the red to positive. And I don't have the tool with me now, so I'm just doing this, but you always want to snug these down for better connection, and don't do what I'm doing here to present it to you. Oh, it's a spark. It has power, folks. Always wear gloves and wear your safety glasses. I got invisible safety glasses on now, so I know you don't see them. And just like my whole body with the camo on, I need to dress accordingly so you can at least see everything that I'm actually doing and be transparent. No pun intended. Okay, I got this connected. So now we have this unit. Power this on. Okay, let's power it on now because I have the demonstration. There you go. Let's power it on. Okay, let me put this down here. I'm going to be more at ease with this down here. Okay, there we go. All right, let's say we're at the park and it's hot as hell outside. Plug this fan in. You hear it running. Luke, I am not your father. Sorry. That was from, if you know, Star Trek's famous bits in the video, in the movie. Okay, well, you know what? Well, let's just keep that plugged in. One of these items, I know it's not big, but it packs a punch. You say it, folks. This is like 350 watts of power. See that light? See this light? The light is on. And this is going to warm up, and this is for my eggs and biscuits, and you can put toast in there as well. But if you're at a park and you want to have a little, or if you're even camping, you want to bring that with you, you can power a fan when it's hot outside. You can cook 3 meals. You can do some food processing. This has a nice little kick to it, this motor. So I'm just going to go ahead and make some noise. Okay, got all that going. And whoops, I think I cut the fan on. Don't want to cheat you. Let's cut this fan back on. Luke. Sorry, folks. I'm a kid at heart. All right, all that's going. I still got this going. Okay, got that. We got this. Okay, I'm not sure if that's even a great, it's running. It's running, folks. It's not your normal review. And I got this run. This right here is going to be 300, 350. That's 650. That's kind of warm. The fan, that's 750. So 750 with just having that, with splurge of this, let's just say 800. So 800, and you're not going to run these all the time. So if you're cooking and you get 3 meals a day, you can cook a little rice in there and do your little thing. And okay, again, if you want to go with a battery like this and you're trying to use it for like a cabin in the woods or something, like I said, the do's and don'ts, don't hook a solar panel straight to it. You can charge it up before you go out there. You can have charging cables probably in your vehicle. You might want to consult them to see if you can charge it up while you're driving on your alternator while you're out there, so while you're going to where you got to go, or just charge it up before you go. If you're going to be out there one day, this is definitely going to be a good battery for one day of sitting in a cabin, maybe going hunting and having certain items in there, warming your coffee up and such like that. This right here is actually going to be my life of going around the country, stopping in. I might get to see you guys someday, but 300 miles at a time, going places like a cinnamon roll around the United States, and then in and back up where I am now. And I'm trying to find a piece of property, 200 acres, and it's going to have a central building on it, not a conventional home, but one of those off-grid home deals with. I was about to spill the beans of how I might construct it, and you're going to have to wait, hold your horses. But I'm definitely going to have solar, catch rainwater, have filtration systems, definitely have batteries. These nylon straps are really, really good to pick this up. I got a torn left rotator cuff, and I can still pick this up. I mean, I wouldn't, if you want to lift weights too, you can use this as lifting weights. But I do want to appreciate RedODO for sending me this unit, and maybe in the future, if you guys participate and use the link in descriptions to catch the deals going on, and to catch other kind of batteries on their website, they might want to do another video with me. So please, if you are looking for batteries, just give it a go and check their site out. And if you're going for solar, start doing some research. Write that address down, the web address, so you don't forget. Lock it in your phone or computer or whatever, and give it a go. But I think everything I wrote down, I think I did talk about. Down here though, and you might want to back up when I said you can hook up 4 batteries. I think in parallel and series, I think altogether, I think you might can hook up to 16 of these.
What?
I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's possible that up to 16 batteries. These batteries operate ideally at 50 to 95 degrees, so anywhere from 50 to 95. Today I think it's roughly around 60 degrees. But I do have my thick, nice winter camo shirt. I call it winter camo because it's thicker. It's a thicker shirt, but it's a little nippy today, nipply, but can operate. It's efficient from 50 to 95 degrees. It's going to be not hold a charge as much or not charge up as good if it's all the way down to -4 degrees all the way to 140 degrees. So it can still operate right below freezing and 140 degrees. So, okay guys, well I'm gonna get out of here. I really appreciate you checking this video out. Please like the video if you like it. If you have any kind of reviews that you might want to see in the future, please comment about that, or what other questions you might have about solar or just batteries in general. Please share the video with your friend, family, even your boss, people that like the survivalists, I almost got choked up when I said it, doomsday. I don't even want to say the word, but doomsday, folks like that would maybe be interested in something like this. So please share it with them. And subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. What the heck is wrong with you? Okay, let's get cleaned up here. I got things I gotta do.